If you've been here before, you've seen him, you've enjoyed him. Proud father of 2 wonderful children, twins. I'm going to give you the longest introduction you've ever had. Please give a loud round of applause to Mr. Jared Turnus.
Greg Altoff. I felt like I should have come into the ring with like Eye of the Tiger music. What's going on? You guys excited? Hell yeah. I got a little bit of something I gotta tell you about myself. When I was younger, you know, I was a child prodigy. Not a whole lot of people know that. It's true. I started drinking at the age of 12. And even though I was in the 3rd grade at that time, I was drinking at an 8th grade level. It's glorious. Of course, the downside to that was I was the only guy in 11th grade in Alcoholics Anonymous. Awkward. Whatever, I didn't care. Man, I'm so pissed it's cold. Are you guys sick of this already? Tired of hearing the news talk about this economic crisis. Economic crisis this, we're in a recession, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck, you never been broke before? I grew up poor, this shit ain't new to me. I mean, I remember back for one year for Christmas, you know what Santa gave me? A freaking job. That's what he got me. And it wasn't even like a cool job at a factory where I could lose a limb and then have like a hook for a hand and walk around elementary school looking like a pirate. No, it was a freaking paper route. Sucked. I remember last year at my Christmas party, we had to actually all line up and sit on the boss's lap to get our Christmas bonus checks, which is a little bit weird and awkward, but I should have had, you know, thought it out better and not drank so much eggnog, because I got on his lap after steering secretaries. Yeah. He said, well, Jared, what do you want from Santa for Christmas? And I said, how about a good attorney and a freaking counselor? Because Santa's a pervert and I can feel the North Pole.
2 bins for the price of 1. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Ben Hauk.
I had some jobs too. I think the worst was when I worked at a call center, and I got paid to help people figure out how to work their BlackBerries. Yeah, it was the worst. Sitting there all day long. Yeah, is it on? Yeah, you're gonna need to turn it on, sir. Yeah, with the button that says on. Yes, the on button. No, that's a 7. Please hold. Does anybody here have any pills that I can mix with this water bottle of vodka to make this job even remotely tolerable? Advil? Vicodin? Birth control? Anything? Please? Oh, hey, supervisor, who's 3 years younger than me, who barely graduated high school. What can I do for you? Oh, I was 13 seconds late coming back from my scheduled morning bathroom break. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. This booze goes right through me. I'm going to have to go again in a second. I broke the seal. By the way, I just, FYI, when I was in the restroom, none of the stalls had toilet paper, which doesn't really apply to me, since I've taken to wiping my ass with my college diploma. But I just, you know, I figured just in case somebody... Yes, sir, I'm still here. Yeah. What I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to turn that BlackBerry sideways. Yeah, and it's shoved up your ass. Did that? Good. Yeah, that's because it's on vibrate, sir. How shitty our job is, we have to fucking go. And that's what I did on Monday. I went against my entire will to live, and I drudged my ass to work. And I sat down in my cube, and my supervisor comes up to me first thing, and he's like, come with me, please. And my supervisor, Shaggy, by the way. Scooby's behind him. Ruh-roh! And that's what I said. So I went with my supervisor into a room, we shut the door, And have a seat, please. So I had a seat, and then he fired me. True story. True story. Actually, technically, I got laid off on Monday. I didn't get fired. That makes all the difference in the world to me. And well, you know, with the recent acquisition of blah 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 and la-di-da, and I was thinking to myself, I fucking showered for this.
Welcome, forgot to do this at the beginning of the show. Welcome to the Blue Thong Society. Yes. Or the, or as they're also known, Cougars Unlimited. I don't know. Ah, inappropriate. I'm horrible. All right, you guys ready for your next comedian? Yes. Round of applause, Mr. Dan Upton.
I took one of my friends, he came back from Iraq a couple years ago, actually. He'd gotten injured, and he's a great guy. And I asked him what he wanted to do. He's like, strip club. Okay, let's go. You know, so we went out to the strip club, and we saw this girl who was stripping to Beck for some reason, of all things. And so and walked up to her, and he's like, dude, you gotta talk me up. And I was like, talk you up to a stripper? Okay? Do that. And I did. And I says to her, like, hey, I've never met a stripper that stripped to Beck. And she's like, dancer! You ain't never met a dancer that's danced to Beck. And I was like, oh, well, I was supposed to come over here and talk you up for my friend. You ought to meet him. I'm sorry I didn't sugarcoat what it is that you do for a living, but my friend, he's back from Iraq. He's what you call a professional life termination specialist. I went to a party and I saw a dude wearing a t-shirt that said, honestly, it said, I am McLovin. No, you're not McLovin. And I saw another dude with a t-shirt that said, I'm what Willis was talking about. I bet not. But I realized that the new thing in awesome, hilarious t-shirts is just to take a popular movie catchphrase and then throw a first-person personal pronoun in front of it. So that's what I started doing. And I've written a few for you. I'm gonna make millions off of these t-shirts. I put baby in a corner. I fed the mogwai after midnight and or got it wet. I'm what Marcellus Wallace looks like. Greetings, Professor Falcon. I would like to play a game of chess. I rub the lotion on my skin or else I get the hose again. I underestimated the power of this fully operational battle station. Not enough nerds here. And for the last one, I've got the touch, I've got the power. Nobody's seen the Transformers movie from 1984. What the hell is wrong with that? Ladies, I hope you've enjoyed my extreme misogyny. Gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed my extreme misogyny as well. Thank you very much.